Alright, good morning, goddammit. Piss and Vinegar Day 238, leg day. So, same shit happened today as yesterday, where I recorded, and then after I recorded, the video was all like sped up and the audio was gone. So, I live narrated it, but lost that. I think what it is I got some Bluetooth headphones, or I borrowed these Bluetooth headphones off my girlfriend, and they're great, but I think they interact with the Bluetooth function of the microphone rather. So I can't use them, I don't think, which is a shame. Or maybe I have to figure out a way around it. But anyway, so we're back to these like weird, slightly sped up, lost frame, 1920s like stop motion films. But looks kind of cool actually. It suits the aesthetic of the videos. Maybe I'll just keep it. Anyway, doing leg day. So leg day, I'm only doing legs once a week now because I'm doing back and chest twice a week. But legs, I'm just gonna stick to doing once a week, and I'm sticking to just doing one set to mechanical failure. I'm not changing anything for this because legs is working, and I want something to cross-reference too. Like every muscle is a bit different, but then also like I want to see if I can still make incredible gains from just doing one set to failure once a week, which I think I can, especially with legs. In case of chest and back, maybe not so much. Might need a bit more frequency, a bit more extra set to failure, all that kind of shit. But with legs, I'm still making plenty of leg development from just getting that one set to failure once a week. And I've got pretty much the exercises I like nowadays. I'm trying to build a, what do you call it? I'm going to build a fucking leg extension machine, but that might be a while. I might even buy one. I don't know, but I do want a leg extension machine because weirdly enough, I actually feel a lot of my squats in my glutes. I never really felt my glutes at all. I was always very quad dominant, and now I'm starting to feel a lot in my glutes, which might be because I've been kicking the ball every day, which is a very glute sort of dominant thing. But anyway, I don't know. I'm hitting the quads as much as I can, but I think I want to get a leg extension too, and also I want a leg extension for the imbalance I have in my right and left leg, the inner head of my quadricep, or the vastus lateralis, or whatever the fuck. I'm not too shabby with my anatomy anymore, but basically the inner head of my left quad is way fucking smaller than my right. It's just atrophied. I don't know why. So I want to get a leg extension because then I can bias that inner head more, and then also I can do unilateral movement. I could even just do one leg rather than my right leg because the right leg's bigger. So I would want to do some leg extensions just to hit that left leg. Anytime you have a muscular imbalance, you should try to get a bit more intensity and volume on that one side until they're back to square even. Like obviously with the case of my right and left arm, after the bicep tear, my right arm, I'm not really giving my right arm all that much stimulus. Like my right bicep's actually shrunk because I haven't really trained it in a few months directly. And I wanted to do that because I wanted to get it back to square even with my left. That way I could go back to training bilaterally because bilateral training is more fun and time efficient and typically more effective for just getting more, fibers recruited with heavier weights. But anyway, that's what I want to do with my left leg. But I partially do that with this in the Bulgarian split squats. My left glute is also smaller than my right glute. I just have sciatica down my left side from bad posture and video games and all that shit I already talked about in the last leg day. It really affects my ability to output force through my legs, but part of that is also that my left leg is just a bit weaker. And part of why I started doing Bulgarian split squats, other than the fact that I wanted to get my glutes bigger and stronger, and this is the best glute exercise there is the fact that it's unilateral. So I could train my right glute, and then I could train my left glute even harder. And my left glute nowadays isn't that much weaker than my right after doing Bulgarian split squats for a while. But now I need something for my left quadricep. I guess I could probably do some leg presses. I don't really like my leg press machine, and it kind of fucks with my sciatica. I can't straighten my legs with a hip bent position because it just kind of like pinches upon my sciatic nerve. But maybe I'll try to figure out a way of sitting so that I can do a leg press with just my left leg so I can get more volume and intensity into my left leg since it's lacking. So anyway, that's kind of my rationale behind my leg day. So I do the Smith machine, deep squats that way because with the leg hack squat machine, I can't go as deep. So I like to go deeper with a more knee over toe emphasis. And then I do the hack squat sort of so that there's no technical requirement or the core isn't a limiting factor or anything. And it also just hits the quads a little differently. And also, I mean, if I just did one squat to failure, I'd just be doing one set of squats to failure. I think you need a little bit more than that. And they do slightly different things, so I just do both. And then obviously I do the Bulgarian split squat for the glutes. And now I'm doing laying hamstring curls. So I was doing Nordic curls for a bit, but Nordic curls much more focus on the tendons and the lower insertions of the hamstrings. Whereas when you do the hamstring curl, you're hitting much more of the upper fibers. So realistically, I should do a bit of both, but this one's more attuned to hypertrophy. The Nordic curl is more attuned towards sort of athleticism and tendon strength. So what I'm thinking I'll do is every other week I'll do both the laying hamstring curl and the Nordic curl, and then the other week I'll just do just hamstring curls, because I don't really feel like doing Nordic curls and hamstring curls in one session after already doing leg press, hack squats, Smith machine squats, Bulgarian split squats. Then I go into the laying hamstring curl. Then I could do a Nordic curl. Then I do calves. Then I do abs. It's just too much shit. And if I do too much, when you do too many exercises and too much volume and too much intensity, something's going to suffer. And so in this case, by the end of the workout, when I do my calves or abs, I'd be severely lacking in my ability to put intensity of effort into that. So I might just do the Nordic curls every other week, because it's great for longevity and knee health and athleticism, sprinting, probably the lower fibers of the hamstrings too, just getting those sort of contracted, but not as good for hypertrophy as the laying hamstring curl, which gives you more of a even resistance curve and can actually be progressively overloaded consistently. So anyway, that's my leg day. That's my rationale behind all of it. The only thing I really want to add is a left-legged leg extension to get that left quad up. Anyway, that's it for today. See you guys tomorrow for more Piss and Vinegar. I've got a huge announcement for tomorrow's video. Peace out. Bye.